Hey everyone. So I've been trading for about 5 years now, which I'm very happy with. And I've got some bullet points here. And I'm going to walk you through how I've gone from learning to trade to the position that I'm in now. So we'll go through. I'm going to try and keep this quite an unedited video, so hopefully I don't make too many mistakes. So I started off trading in April of 2020. It was COVID, it was hot, and I wasn't enjoying dropshipping anymore. I'd had success with dropshipping before. I'd made a lot of money in dropshipping, to be fair, but I just wasn't able to replicate the success that I'd had early on, and it wasn't resonating with me anymore. I'd learned a lot of skills, but I needed to go with something that I felt fit my personality and my skill set. And my friend Morgan, who also was doing dropshipping alongside me, he was trading gold for fun. And he told me about the Ichimoku cloud strategy. So I looked that up on YouTube, and I was watching all these Ichimoku cloud videos, and I was trading on, what was it? I think it was like trading 2-on-2 or something on like a demo account, just trading gold with the Ichimoku strategy, and it was not working. So yep, Ichimoku cloud for about the first week, and then I was watching Trading Rush on YouTube. He only had like one, no, he must have had a few YouTube videos by then. Watching Trading Rush videos on YouTube, and I studied this MACD and EMA strategy. And it was a really good strategy, and I liked the look of it. And it was really simple, really mechanical, and over 100 trades, it worked very well, which is what his video showed. What I realized was I don't want to sit at the charts all day waiting for this moving average to cross over the other one. So I, being creative, went on Fiverr, and I paid like £200 for this guy to code me a MACD and a 200 EMA strategy. And that's what got me into the world of trading properly, because I was on MetaTrader with my brand new bot, or EA, and I was doing the strategy analyzer, finding the optimal stop loss, the optimal take profit, and the strategy worked really well. But then when I backtested it over like 10 years, it was like break even. It was like 2 years really profitable, 2 years losing. So in the end, I was like, you know what? I got to find something manual. And that's when I started looking for my trading community. So September 2020 now. Been through the summer, and I'm looking for my first trading community. I looked at Falcon FX because I'd heard of them from when I was trading crypto in like 2018, or buying like meme coins in 2018. But I saw everybody was moving to a new community called Guerrilla Trading, or relatively new. And this was seeing Holly's FTMO interview, Hannah Forex. I saw a bunch of people trading this way, and it really caught my interest. I like their style. So I'm back at uni now, and I joined Guerrilla Trading in October of 2020, where the whole process was outlined for me. And I think if I hadn't joined a trading community, I wouldn't know what I was doing. I mean, I'd have no direction, no guide. That's what you're paying for, because I agree you can find a lot of this information online for free, but you're learning everything in the wrong order, and you don't have like a community. Trading community acts as like a rudder, it gives you direction. So yeah, I really appreciated Guerrilla Trading at the time. I watched the course, and I just did loads of backtesting, which I think is a common position. So I went through, I think there were like 10 pairs at the time. There were a lot more pairs than we trade now. And I backtested all of them for 2 or 3 years. And I wasn't doing like particularly a lot of work. I just did work really consistently. So like an hour a day or 2 hours a day backtesting, getting the data and putting it in my Notion journal. So yeah, doing that, lots and lots of backtesting. And then in June of 2021, I graduated university, and I was like, this is my opportunity to trade full time. I hadn't started live trading yet, but I was like, I'm going to be fully focusing on getting to a position where I can start live trading and pass 100K FTMO challenge. And not long later, I started this YouTube channel. So in August of 2021, I posted the first video on this channel. And I think I made my intentions clear there that I was going to pass a 100K FTMO challenge. And this is something that I really wanted to do, and I'd been working towards it from October of 2020. So I'd been working really hard. So in September of 2021, now, I felt confident enough that I was gonna start live trading with real money. I didn't do any paper trading or demo trading before this. I went straight in with a £3,000 account, I think, which was some of the money that I had. And my first month ever live trading, I made 16% profit, which is really funny because that's really good. A bit of beginner's luck, I think. And looking back, 2021 market conditions were very forgiving. I think in that first month, which some of you will really laugh at this, I think I took like 40 trades or something crazy. These days, like right now, time of recording this, it's February 24th. So we're 2 months into 2025 and I've taken 2 trades. And in my first month live trading, I was very keen. I took like 30 or 40 trades, but I made 16%. So it's pretty funny, right? And with that newfound confidence, I went and prematurely bought an FTMO challenge, which I told myself I wasn't going to do until the new year, which would have been January 2022, I think. Yeah. So I bought a prop firm challenge in October, and the same month I failed it. And I didn't go in with like a 5K or a 10K like I'd advise you to. I went and I bought a £500 100K FTMO challenge, and I failed it in a month, which is awesome. I mean, great learning experience. I think I had a few walks and I was like, why did I do that? And then January, I think, or maybe December, I bought another FTMO challenge, and they had like Christmas sales and stuff. They had the FTMO calendar back then. I don't know if they still do that. And amazingly, by February of 2022, I don't know, the market conditions then were just banging. I don't know how I was able to pass it in 2 months, but in February of 2022, I passed the FTMO 100K challenge. And I was like, I remember I was on my knees and I was like, yes, I can't believe, I was so proud of myself. Because I'd obviously come from dropshipping, and I really lost my motivation there. I kind of took this new approach with learning when it came to Forex, rather than just like head down, work hard for a week, and then just burn out for the next week. I just did a little bit of work every day, you know, enough so that I can do it consistently. I guess the tortoise and the hare, right? I instead of being like the hare, going really fast and then burning out, I did the tortoise method, where I was going a little bit more slowly, but doing a little bit every day consistently. And obviously, February 2022, I got my 100K challenge. At the time, you think you're trading, you got a 100K account. This is early days, and people didn't know that prop firm. They just paid you out with failed challenge fees, right? So I was like, I got 6 figures under management right now. And I went and moved to London with my girlfriend at the time. And I promised her I was going to pass this FTMO challenge, because it was the only thing stopping me from moving in with her. And I was like, I've got a source of income now. So I moved in with her. And then trading. I think no payouts though, which is, I think, was ultimately a good thing, because it would have given me a little bit too much confidence. But I did end up passing a second 100K FTMO challenge in November of 2022. So by the end of 2022, I had 200,000 in funding. And this is within a year of live trading. Now, although I have $200,000 funding at this point, my actual money, not the demo money that I'm trading, was running low. And I didn't have a source of income at this point, except for trading. And I was a little bit worried that I wouldn't be able to afford keep living with my girlfriend in London. And I was like, I need to have some winning trades, otherwise I'm screwed. I'm gonna have to get a job or something, which I was a little bit worried about. Just out of curiosity, I'm checking my, I mean, it's great, I've got my computer right here so I can show you, but by the end of 2022, I had made a profit of, let's see, 38.85%. And I don't know if you can see, probably not. I've got quite a steady equity curve there. So 40% in my first year. I think I beat the S&P, which is pretty good. Yeah, I was really happy with that. Unfortunately, the way that goes with FTMO accounts, I mean, your losses, spreads and commissions. I think I was like break even on my FTMO account. I don't know why. I think a few winners didn't get copied. Yeah, I can't recall exactly what happened, but I promise you I passed 2 FTMO challenges, but yeah, I didn't get a payout in 2022. So as I mentioned, coming into 2023, I need to make some money. And I think I really hit the jackpot, because some of you may know the infamous January 2023, when I reached the FTMO leaderboards with an 80% profit. So that's over that's over 6 figures. It was $116,000. So I was chilling. You know, I was like, I can live, I can stay with my girlfriend in London as long as I like now. So that was a big relief. So obviously with my FTMO payout, I spent some money on some challenges, and by May of 2023, I had passed a $300,000 My Forex Funds challenge. So you probably know what happened there, which isn't great. But yeah, as I said, January was kind of, 2023, was kind of slow after January. I really didn't have a lot to do. I felt very confident in my trading, still backtesting here and there and experimenting, but during the day, I wasn't doing anything except waiting for trades, because throughout 2022, I'd become a lot more conservative with my trading style, not taking 40 trades a month like I started off with, right? So in 2023, I mean, there were like whole months where I didn't take a single trade. I really didn't have a lot to do. I hope I was making YouTube videos, because I've got no excuse really. In July of 2023, I actually decided to take a job offer that I got, because I thought, why not have 2 salaries? I mean, I've got my full-time trading income and this job offer that I'd had, which was from Traders Connect. I felt that it was a job I could do quite easily alongside trading. So although I'm kind of sacrificing the full-time trader title, I ultimately just wanted more money. I was quite happy to sacrifice some of my time. But the main reason I took that job wasn't because I had enough time or because I needed more money. It was because you're actually able to get a mortgage. And I really wanted to buy a house with my girlfriend at the time, Emily. I wanted to get a mortgage, and I needed like another 1.5 years worth of accounting records to be able to be eligible for a mortgage. And the fact that, you know, the whole company's profits were like from 1 month, I wasn't sure if they would give me one. So I was like, right, get a job, get a house, and I can trade exactly the same as I am now. So July 2023, started working with Traders Connect, and I also started $1 million in challenges, 950,000 to be more exact. And I think if you've seen my YouTube channel, you know what happens to those. And then unfortunately in August of 2023, my Forex funds went bust. So I'm back down to like just my FTMO accounts, unfortunately. So yeah, I lost my MFF funding there. And annoyingly, I actually had just passed no, I hadn't passed it. I passed a phase 1 300k MFF. So I had 300k with them, and I also had a 300k challenge in phase 2, and they went bust, and yeah, I got nothing to show for it, unfortunately. I think I managed to get a charge back on the second one. And then yeah, so in January of 2024 now, first of all, let me check my 2023 profits. So I made a profit of 85%, and I don't know if you can see that equity curve. It goes up a lot, it's kind of flat, and then I had like a nice like 10%, 20, oh, is that 20%? 20% profit in October. So there you go. And then January 2024, I failed the $950,000 in challenges. And at the same time, I launched Zentum Trading with Marco and Nico. And no, that's not on purpose. That timing is purely coincidental. Remember, I've got a full-time job at this point, okay? So I don't need the money from Zentum. And then in February of 2024, MetaTrader had the outage with like prop firm accounts. So a bunch of prop firms had to migrate away from MetaTrader. I mentioned that because that was a bit of a turning point in the prop firm industry, because all these prop firms, it felt like regulation was hitting a little bit more, especially after my Forex funds had gone down. So more and more of them were having to use DXTrade, MatchTrader, CTrader, all these trading platforms that we hadn't really used before. And the following month, March 2024, I'd taken some more challenges at one point apparently, because I reached $1 million in funding, and that's when I became a 7-figure funded trader. And just a month later, I got $26,000 in payouts from E8, Blue Guardian, 5%ers, and FTMO, so 4 prop firms that I was funded with. $26,000 in payouts, and those were from like 3 trades. It was literally like back to back to back. It's crazy how it works. So I was like, wow, you know, the beginning of the year is when I seem to make all my profit, because January 2023 I'd made loads, and then April 2024 I got another payout like that. And obviously I've got some money in my bank now. And I've been looking for a house with my girlfriend for ages and ages and ages. And we found a house that we ended up getting an offer accepted on in July. So that's the house which I'm working on at the moment. It's a really old farmhouse. We bought it for $250, and once it's done renovating, it should be worth at least $450. And I'm telling you, our budget is not like 200,000. Our budget is much smaller than that. So although it's our first home, it's also a little bit of an investment property on my side. And the reason I mention that is because it's not really relevant to my trading journey, but I guess this is like my financial journey. I'm telling you all about trading and you know, my job and work and everything. So what happened next? In November, which is at the time that I was writing this script. I've been meaning to make a video for a while, as you can tell. I wrote up my new trade plan, which I don't have it around me. I just wrote, I came up with like kind of a new philosophy for my trading moving forwards, which was only taking the best trades and doing double the risk. So now, instead of doing 1% risk per trade and taking maybe 8 out of 10s, I'm focusing purely on 10 out of 10 setups, maybe 9 out of 10 setups as well a little bit, and I'm doing 2% risk. Because I found that something like, I can't remember exactly, I think like half of my profit came from like 1/10 of my trades, mostly reversal setups actually. But yeah, new kind of philosophy moving forward where I'm doing 2% risk, focusing on the 10 out of 10 setups. And I've also, I'm in the Robbins Cup at the moment for 2024 as well. But obviously, as I said, I've only taken like 2 trades this year. So you won't see me on the leaderboards yet. Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at now. There was one other thing I wanted to mention. Yeah, it was January 2025. Guerrilla Trading actually went down. They deleted all their social media, and you'll be able to learn more about that in another video on my channel. And that is where we are at. That's my 5-year trading story. And you know, there's a lot of ups and downs. I guess I should end this video with kind of my tips and tricks, right? My lessons. So trading, what makes you a successful trader is your ability to persist. Like, I'm a firm believer that you can do anything as long as you don't give up. Like, odds are that if you just keep going at it, obviously with some strategy, it's pretty much inevitable that you're going to succeed eventually. So keep that in mind. Trading, is full of mind games. So there are going to be so many times where you want to give up, or it feels like the whole world is against you. Sometimes it's like, are you serious? Like 5 things just went wrong and all of them were like super low chance of happening. And yeah, that happens. That happens sometimes. Trading, it will feel like everything's stacked against you. And you just have to remember that it's not against you. It genuinely is coincidence sometimes. And all you can do is just keep moving forward. And the same way that sometimes the odds will be stacked against you, sometimes the odds will be stacked with you as well, in your favor. So you just have to persist. That's my best tip, I think. And obviously, it's more easily said than done. So I would say go for a long walk, and you know, think about your game plan, what you're going to do next, what you've done wrong, how you can improve. And yeah, I think that's the best thing you can do. I'll tell you, I've had a lot of revelations on my walks. I literally talk to myself. I lived in Wales and I was in the countryside, so I'd just go into a field and I'd be walking and I'd be saying, I shouldn't have taken that trade, you know, I was overzealous. Next steps, I've got 3% drawdown left. And you know, if anyone saw me, they would have been thinking I was crazy. Yeah, those are my tips. So I hope you found this video helpful. Yeah, hope you like the new camera, and I'll keep trying to make more videos. Hold me accountable, okay? Yeah, peace.